Hey, the king is back, and this week is stacked. Okay, it's completely stacked. This card. We're gonna dig into the meat and potatoes of who's gonna win, who's gonna lose. Okay, I'm locked in, so lock your bets in, make your money. Everything said in this said video is 100% factually correct. And first of all, we got Chris Duncan versus Balaji Oki. Okay, now Chris Duncan is Scottish, and I remember Chris Duncan getting some made in his last fight. That's all that I remember of him. And then the other guy, I'll be real, I don't recognize. But we're gonna go with Balaji Opi. I put my blessings upon him. He will win. Trust me on that. Next up, Jesus Christ, man. No, this woman's still fighting. Are you kidding me? It won't open. But this woman is still fighting. What are you doing? Now listen, okay. What I remember about Nora, she got a KO early in a fight in the Apex, and that is all I know of her. But she also lost her debut, from what I remember, from the Paris card last year. Now she's fighting Jermaine Durandame, who is obviously a name, and a few years ago would definitely win this. But Jermaine Durandame is extremely inactive, has had about 2 fights since 2019, and she's like 40. But I do believe she's the much superior fighter, so I'm gonna go with Jermaine Durandame. This card is stacked, by the way. The fact that I know people this early on. Anyway, who the fuck are yous? Who the fuck are these guys? 5'8" off flyweight, you bully. You bully. Get out of here, man. I mean, I can still go this guy. I think this guy's jacked though. I'm going Daniel Perez. He's jacked. Okay. Anyway, Perez, she's the one that twerks, but she's not very good from what I remember. We're going Daria, but all this shit. So this is where I can really get into it. Okay, Roosevelt Roberts, who was on Tough, versus Ludovic Klein. Ludovic Klein, in my opinion, is a monster. He's a mini Volk. He's a mini Volkanovski. I think he's extremely strong, extremely intelligent, extremely powerful, fast, great wrestling, great striking. I think the fight IQ is his biggest benefit. I did a video ages ago, top 10 prospects in the UFC. He was on there. I think his ceiling's quite high. And I think he's going to absolutely destroy Roosevelt Roberts, who is barely UFC level, if UFC level. I think this is pretty easy. I'm gonna go Ludovic Klein by finish. Very easy pick. Very easy pick. Next up, back to shit that I don't know. Okay. Minus 500, 10-0, France. We'll go on this guy. Okay. I don't fucking know. Oh shit, we got Kualaba versus guy who's 0-0. Now normally I'd go the guy who actually has professional fights, but it's Kualaba, who's extremely low IQ. I mean, he's fast, he's powerful, but the IQ's not there at all. The IQ's lacking, it's always been lacking. Let me check if I can check this other guy's profile. Nope, I can't. He's 0-0. He weighs nothing and his reach is nothing. I cannot pick Kualaba, man. I mean, even Hot Lynch, you can't see who the other guy is. I'm gonna go, man. Kualaba's intelligence, it's so low. Like, his fight IQ is so low. You can't pick Kualaba to win a fight. Let me look, the odds aren't there. I assume this is short notice or something of the sort. But anyway, this guy, I recognize versus Matt Favola. Now, Matt Favola trains with that gremlin Marab and Algio, where, you know, his coaches, Matt Serra, Ray Longo. Good camp, good gym. I can't think what they're called. But he's fighting Ziam, who I recognize, but I don't remember any of his fights. Matt Favola's decent, in my opinion. He got knocked out by Benoit Saint Denis, who's overrated, but like, he's alright, in my opinion. I'm gonna go Matt Favola in this. Powerful, knocked out Drew Dober. Fast. I'm going Matt Favor, the steamroller. Anyway, next up, we got Gabriel Miranda versus Morgan Charrier. Morgan Charrier got absolutely robbed in his last fight. Okay, I don't care what anyone says, he won that fight on damage pretty clearly. And I think Morgan Charrier is very good. I mean, his record's not super, but you know, he's very powerful, very quick. I don't think he's the most intelligent fighter, but the assets are there. And Gabriel Miranda, I recognize, but once again, I do not remember any of his fights. Okay, Morgan Charrier, very impressive debut, won by body kick TKO. And he got robbed in his last fight, so I think he's pretty halfway decent. I'm going Morgan Charrier. Then we got Kevin Doucette versus Brian Battle. Now, I am a Brian Battle super fan, okay? Kevin Doucette, if I'm correct, I think trains with City Kickboxing. I could be wrong. I did not know he was French. But Brian Battle, bro, Brian Battle's leveled up, man. He's leveled the fuck up, okay? He got absolutely destroyed by Fakhretdinov, from what I remember. Just got ragdolled for 15 minutes. But he's leveled up since then. He was beating up Lusa quit. Brian Battle, in my opinion, very gifted athletically, in the sense that, you know, very long, very rangy, a bit flabby, but you know, he used to be a fat heavyweight, so that comes with the territory. And I got Brian Battle winning this one. I think Brian Battle is very good. I think he's a fairly intelligent fighter. I think he's powerful. On Brian Battle. Next up, we got William Gomez versus Johanso Brito. Okay. Brito got knocked out by Drew Dober, if my memory serves me right. He was being very dumb, very reckless. And Gomez is 6 foot at featherweight. Wow, you bully. You bully. Wow. Okay, he's winning. He's winning. Weight bully's winning. Fucking hell, man. Bro, why you that big, man? That fucking Jesus, man. Like, 1 minute real quick, yeah. Let me just run. I don't get this. Like, it can't be healthy. It can't be healthy. But next up, now, let me dig into the meat and potatoes of this one real quick. I'm gonna be completely real. I do not think Brendan Allen's that good. He's not really had a fight that's impressed me too much, except from the Paul Craig one, and I guess the Muniz one. I thought Chris Curtis was robbed against him. I thought Brendan Allen got very lucky that Chris Curtis got a freak injury. Brendan Allen, for me, his striking just ain't the best. He's a bit sloppy. His technique ain't perfect. Got the submission for it, but he's not the best at takedowns. He's not very durable. His chin's a bit suspect. He gets hurt constantly. I think his fight IQ is lacking greatly. I think he's very dumb in the cage. Where Amavov, well, yes, you know, he lost to Strickland. His gas tank, it looked decent in his last fight, to be fair. Amavov is a sniper, man. He's intelligent, he's powerful, he's quick. He can grapple. I think he's the much superior fighter to a Brendan Allen. If I'm being straight up real with you, I think he's superior in every facet of the game. And I think he's going to absolutely destroy Brendan Allen. Now, this fucking prick, okay? Look at this prick. I'm a Benoit Saint Denis denier. I'm a Benoit Saint Denis hater. And I do not think he's very good. I think he's very dumb. I think his head movement is zero head movement. I think his defense is shocking. I think it's atrocious. But, you know, Moicano's not the type of guy to knock you out. Which is why I think he could get by in this fight. But don't get it wrong, I think Benoit Saint Denis is the most overrated fighter in the UFC. And I think Moicano's extremely dangerous, man. And I think BSD might charge in there with his head first, like a monk. And I think he could get latched up in something. I'm going Moicano, okay? Bet your parlay on this. Everything's correct. Anyway, I'm out, man. Like, subscribe in a bit.